an executive is listening to this podcast right now and they're hearing that it's not necessarily about you having the external gratitude, you having the internal gratitude by satisfying the requirements and needs of that executive, how does that person get in contact with you? What website did they go to? Do they send you an email address? Because obviously, hearing you speak, it's a clear distinction between all the different assistants, right? And that's why your price point is what it is. And again, you're introducing not just the functionality of executing the work, but you're also including what you do with hospitality. So where does someone find you?
Our website is proassisting.com. I personally am active on LinkedIn. Stephanie is on LinkedIn. Ethan Bull, Stephanie Bull. Pro Assisting has a page on LinkedIn. There is a free consultation on our site. Anybody can book a call. And, you know, I really look at those consultations as doing a deep dive on what the prospect needs. And we are month to month, and in terms of our agreement, and we did that for a specific reason, is that we don't want to lock someone into a long-term agreement. And if we're not providing value. And so on our consultation calls, I want to get down to what are the needs and are they aligned with our service? And if they're not aligned with our service, which service or avenue for support is best for them? It's, I can't tell you how many clients have come to us and said, yeah, John sent me because all he needed was a virtual assistant, but he said he so liked the fact that you did not want to partner with him because he needed a virtual assistant and not what you guys do, but I need what you guys do. And so that's what we do. It's just a simple book a call, and we have a call. It's a very simple process. Book a call. If we're aligned and we have a great assistant who I think is going to be a great fit, we send you an agreement, you sign the agreement, and if nothing comes of it, the agreement comes null and void, but that agreement allows us to feel comfortable introducing you to one of our assistants. And then you have an intro call, and how does it feel? What questions do you have? And then if it's go, we send a welcome email, set a kickoff date, and you're off and running. And again, based on what I've seen, I just personally, I like a simple process. I don't like to go deep on and do work for the sake of work. It's, you're going to know real quick if we're right fit and if your assistant's the right fit. And yeah. And the one thing I would caution everyone is that what we've been talking about here is pretty high level, and it doesn't happen overnight. And it takes time to onboard someone. And you have to realize that you may have to walk someone through on Zoom and record what you're doing so they can see it and follow it. And it may take longer to do some of those things than it normally would. But the whole goal is for you to never have to do them again. And the time that compounds, as you go month after month, will more than make up for the amount of time that you spent in the onboarding process. So we are a person-to-person business. It's not a software platform, and we're not robots. And so there has to be that expectation. And the goal is to get to know, like, and trust. Do you know, like, and trust your assistant? And does your assistant know, like, and trust you? Because if that relationship is working, we'll walk in front of a bus for you.
I mean, that's the, like, and I'm saying this facetiously, just messing with you, but I was saying, if that was a sales pitch, finishing it with that line saying that we will walk in front of a bus for you, that is one hell of a tagline. Like, literally, if you're not using it, go ahead and put that in some kind of marketing material now.
We're not, but yeah, that's not a bad idea. I'll think about that one.
Yeah.